Hey there, I'm Nader, the musical nomad. I'm all about two things, music and travel. I'm a professional drummer and singer-songwriter, and I play the big stages and streets alike. My channel is a fusion of these passions. It's a travel vlog with a musical twist. So if you want to come along, jump on board and subscribe. Good morning. It's a bit scary, dude. Woo! I'm not gonna mess with that. Not here. Oh, they're big, really big macaques. Just walked past my window on my balcony. Good morning. I have decided to move closer into the city again. It's always hilarious when you compare the photos of the hotel with the actual situation. I probably wouldn't have booked this had I seen it the way it is. Truth is, most buildings look like this here. I know it's a different world and people always say you can't compare it. Of course you can't compare it. India is not a poor country. It's a nuclear power. There is a huge gap between the rich and the poor. I'm a bit tired of Westerners glorifying the poverty here. Alright, this isn't my hotel. It's the same company though, and the receptionist just refused to tell me where the other one is. He says he doesn't know. It's literally here, 20 meters from the other place. It's getting better and better. So I found my place, and despite the booking being confirmed, they're full. They don't give me a room. There's a voice in the back of my head that says, why don't you just hop on a plane and spend your time at a beautiful tropical beach in Thailand or in Sri Lanka, exploring different cultures and accepting different situations and looking through the eyes of different perspectives is valuable, and that the acceptance of even all the misery and poverty and the chaos brings you closer to love, because in total acceptance there is no conflict anymore, because it's true and truth equals love. But man, on the other hand, dude, I don't want to judge, because judgment is also subjective and it serves a dualistic purpose. But I'm a human being and I live in my body, and I'm conditioned in a way where this is often Pardon me? I don't want to go anywhere. No, I don't want to talk to brother. No, yeah, I'm walking there. Thank you. Walking is good. It's very healthy. Yes, it is. I was so fed up with all the sneaky behavior of these cheap hotels that I just reached a bit deeper in my pocket for today. After all, it's the last day of the year. It feels nice to be in a place that feels safe and clean. Even have a heater. I have a heater in India. Can you believe that? Honestly, it doesn't look very inviting, but there is a bathtub. It's a nice big bed. It's comfy, yes. There's a room service menu, and they have yoga classes and music in the morning and puppet shows in the evening. Yeah, sweet. This place has an elevator. I'm checking out the roof terrace now. This is the finished terrace. This is the unfinished terrace. Oh, it's going further up even. Oh, it's going really high up. Woo! I'm probably not supposed to be here. Since when do I care? It's pretty cold in Jaipur, man. Come on! This room costs me around €33 a night. And they have a nice little garden. I think I'm sitting in an electronic tuk-tuk. Today I'm having breakfast at this place, Step Out Cafe and Book Lounge. Vegan cake, oh my god. Vegan truffle cake. So they have a digital menu where you can just activate vegan, free breakfast options. Name, wrestler. I don't know what the truffle stands for. Vegan waffles with banana and maple syrup. I definitely have my sugar reserves filled up now. It was pretty expensive for Indian standards, around €9. India is not a poor nation. In fact, it is one of the top 5 economies in the world in 2023. But the gap between the rich and the poor is huge. Very little very rich people and the majority are very poor. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're suffering. Suffering is optional, but pain is inevitable. That is a great example of acceptance. For us, sitting in our Uber, looking outside the window, passing by all these people living under these circumstances, it might seem exotic, colorful, and exciting. But if you truly feel into being one of these people, could you accept that? Can you accept that possibility? If you just go outside here, everything looks run down and broken, except for a couple of beautiful shiny buildings sticking out. So much pollution, trash everywhere. Stray dogs, stray cows, pigs eating trash from the streets. People living in the trash, kids playing in the trash. From our Western perspective, hygienic standards are horrible. For example, people are spitting all the time, everywhere, chewing on betel nut, spewing out puddles of red liquid everywhere. These stains on the wall, that's people's spit. You'll find this all over India, on sidewalks, streets, walls. You and I, we are on the same planet right now, yet you seem so far away. I love experiencing the diversity of life, diving into different cultures, trying to put myself in other people's perspectives, even or especially all the suffering, the poverty, and the misery all around me, but also the acceptance of all that, the potential peace that comes along with it. And today is one of those days where I feel like flying back into my comfort zone. But I won't. There's a couple of more destinations I want to cover for you guys. People always say you can't compare India and Europe. Maybe you can't do that from a good or bad judgment perspective. I can only speak from my personal subjective view, created by my upbringing and my programming. People here tick totally differently due to their conditioning. I can honestly say that I feel like there's no sense for personal space. There's no sense for silence in most places, except Vipassana retreats. I feel like there's a different value system. I see people endangering the lives of others all the time. I see families with babies on scooters and the people around them not giving a damn, driving super recklessly. Animals have a really hard time from what I've seen. There seems to be no respect whatsoever for stray dogs. Even the tourist industries here in Rajasthan are totally exploiting animals, elephants and camels everywhere. Of course, I'm not speaking about every single person in India. There are a lot of great, sweet, nice, kind people here. I really want to trust people, but I have a feeling of always being taken advantage of because I'm from the rich West. I feel like people look at me as a walk-in ATM. Almost every time I check into a hotel, there are discussions about money, and I feel like people want to scam me. A lot of people from the West come here to look at all this from inside their bubble and perceive it as an exotic, exciting, colorful place. There is a big difference between glorification and true acceptance. To truly accept everything that's going on here, you have to want to leave your comfort zone, be present with everything that's going on around you, be willing to totally feel it. That will bring a sense of togetherness, a feeling of gratitude and humbleness. It is hard, but it's true. And truth equals love, because there's no conflict in truth.